Welcome to What the Facts, where we uncover the craziest, weirdest, and downright most unbelievable facts that didn't make it into your history textbook. From bizarre battles to dinner table horrors, history is full of surprises that sound more like urban legends than actual events. But we're here to uncover the truth. Today, we're diving into 5 absolutely mind-blowing historical facts that will make you question everything you thought you knew about the past. Ready to embark on this wild journey through time? Let's get started. Fact number 5. Believe it or not, medieval knights, the iconic figures of chivalry and bravery, used to battle snails. Yes, snails! If you ever come across illustrations in medieval manuscripts, you might notice an oddly recurring theme. Knights decked out in full armor, squaring off against enormous, menacing snails. It's not just 1 or 2 drawings either. This was a popular motif. So, what's going on here? Historians are still puzzled. One theory suggests that these snails represented a slow, creeping danger, perhaps symbolic of the challenges knights faced. Moving on to fact number 4, we're tackling a major historical myth. Napoleon Bonaparte, the French emperor whose name is practically synonymous with short stature, wasn't actually short at all. The guy who supposedly had a Napoleon complex, a term that implies overcompensating for being vertically challenged, was actually of average height for his time. He stood around 5 feet 6 inches, or 5 feet 7 inches, depending on how you measure it. So, where did the rumor come from? Well, you can thank British propaganda. During the Napoleonic Wars, the British spread the idea that Napoleon was a tiny, unimposing figure to undermine his image as a powerful leader. Imagine being remembered for something that isn't even true. Fact number 3 is sure to change how you think about ancient Roman fashion. We often picture Romans strolling through the streets of their empire draped in elegant togas. But here's the truth. Togas weren't everyday wear. In fact, they were more like the tuxedos, or ball gowns of their time, reserved for formal events, ceremonies, and important public appearances. For daily life, Romans were much more practical, opting for simple tunics that allowed for greater freedom of movement. So, the next time you get invited to a toga party, just remember, it's about as authentic as dressing in a suit and tie to mow the lawn. Now, for fact number 2, George Washington's teeth. The first president of the United States is often remembered for having wooden dentures. But let's clear this up once and for all. Washington's dentures were not made of wood. The truth is far more unsettling. His false teeth were actually made from a combination of materials, including human teeth, animal teeth, ivory, and even metal. Imagine how uncomfortable and frankly gross that must have been. The myth about wooden teeth likely arose because the dentures often became discolored over time, giving them a wooden appearance. And finally, we've arrived at our most shocking fact. Number 1. Victorians used to eat mummies. Yes, actual mummies. During the 19th century, there was a bizarre belief that consuming powdered mummy remains known as mumia had medicinal benefits. This practice was rooted in the idea that ancient embalming materials held healing properties. Wealthy Europeans would purchase mummies, grind them into powder, and use them as a cure for everything from headaches to stomach issues. Mummy unwrapping parties were even a thing, a macabre mix of entertainment and pseudo-medicine. So, which of these historical facts blew your mind the most? Was it the snail-fighting knights, Napoleon's unfair reputation, the Romans' fashion faux pas, George Washington's unsettling dentures, or the Victorian mummy-eating craze? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love learning about the weirder side of history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share What the Facts with your friends. Because let's face it, the past is way stranger and funnier than we give it credit for. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more jaw-dropping journeys into history.